Port, we was up here talking about if there's a possibility that Native Americans and black people could end the beef and try to get forward and do something else. And we were telling our side, everybody was giving their opinions on how it would work, how it won't work.
Talking,
this dude got up here, Yahweh got up here and said that he can prove that we were already over here.
What we talking about? Opium is talking. Shut up.
I don't give a fuck. So I'm updating Port on what happened.
Mad at the debate we had because he revealed his West African DNA.
Right, because he was
at the end of the goddamn debate. You fucking admitted you lost. Shut the fuck up, bro. No,
he did the same shit.
Opium, go ahead and talk, bro.
We got it set up when they talk, but when we talk, they cut us fucked off.
Like, because they know where I'm about to take it. That's why they don't want to let me talk.
Nobody cares where you about to take it. What are you talking about?
Because you know where it's about to go.
Nobody cares.
Because you know where it's about to go.
What are you talking about?
You gonna let me say what I need to say? Or you gonna keep complaining?
Make it quick.
This nigga, okay, I'm gonna make it quick just for you, bro. So we gonna make it real quick, all right? So basically, you said you need proof, right? And this is this is from day one. And everybody knows for a fact since I got on this damn app. And it's funny how everyone, I don't care who it is, been ducking this main question. This is the thing. Go ahead and do all that shit because I need you to explain to me, right? How the fuck any of this ain't got to do with my family or anybody else's family, Josh's family? Oh,
man, I don't know.
We doing the family shit again.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me explain y'all what they do.
This is nothing to do with my family, guys.
They're not gonna be my family. The main reason why they're not gonna be talking is because these people right here, because they don't have no correlation with history and don't have no connectivity to the history to their family, right? So due to the fact of these people not having either loyalty in their family, not tied to no genocides, don't have no land, don't have no history like that, don't have nothing that they didn't find out in the middle of their life because they probably known all their fucking life, and they not taking into consideration that people that did their genealogy and was titled a whole nother fucking demographic or something and was calling themselves something else for a majority of their whole fucking life, right? And just because they know in their whole fucking life, they think everybody fucking else know this shit, right? So then they sit up here and want to say that due to your family, right, this has nothing to do, even though your family correlates with this fucking history and this goddamn genocide, right? It ain't about the motherfucking your family, even though you can fucking show a date, nigga, and you can show your family on the motherfucking list of the parishes that the fucking president wrote to, right?
Man, you talking about the same shit. Don't nobody care about your personal family.
That emo shit, nigga.
That was that emo shit. Was there before 1492, nigga. Not talking about your family. Damn. You say the same shit.
Hold. Let IOBM speak because the purpose of this live was for people to speak about their own personal family and saying something else. So let IOBM
family.
Don't give a fuck if it comes so bleeding. This is my last resort. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy.
Y'all the most childish motherfucker I've met.
That boy depressed. We don't give a fuck, man. Just show us the evidence of us here before the 1400s.
Shut the fuck up and let him talk.
Place us here before the 1400s, and you right.
You already did,
what is taking so long?
Bitch, so shut up.
You gave us the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s. We need it before the 1400s.
Look, y'all,
live wasn't even supposed to be about no 1400s or anything. It was just about us talking about our family and stuff. I don't know how we got here, but let IOPM talk about what he originally going to say.
Thank you, bro, because that's the whole point. I'm trying to coordinate with them and trying to help them understand. And that's why I'm saying the main thing, what I find so funny, right, is that they keep a lot of people. It ain't just these niggas. It's the natives. It's anyone that I've noticed since I've been on my fucking journey.
Niggas.
They keep wanting to dodge and duck the correlation.
He can use that word.
No, he can't. If he ain't African American, he can't use the word.
Let him fucking finish. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Why you talking to me? Damn.
Fat ass up and let him finish.
Nigga, you just as big as me. With
damn, put that damn tissue in your fucking mouth. Shut up.
You and I both know you can't whoop me. So don't even do that shit, Playboy. Don't let that security shit fool you. I mean, parole officer. Don't let that parole officer shit fool you, nigga. I'll knock you the fuck out in real life. Let me not play your games, Matt. Brother, you and I, you can't help me in real life.
Fuck up, bro. You ain't no fucking boxer, my nigga. Shut the fuck up.
No, let me hear IOPM.
No, I want because Josh, I really hope.
Go ahead, Opium. Opium was talking. What you finished, dog?
I really hope this is a real valuable learning lesson for you, Josh. because you have to understand, due to the fact that these gentlemen, right, and these men up here sitting up here saying that I'm crazy and that I'm an individual and found out that in the middle of my life, like yourself and others, look how they're cutting me off. Not understanding.
We can't hear you. Okay.
Is that better?
Can't hear you now.
Is that better now?
It's that Swarty mic.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
This mic ain't working for you, Playboy.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, Josh, can you tell everybody just to mute while he speaks?
That's what I'm saying. They not even got their mics muted. That's what keeps messing my shit up. They keep talking. Like it's hilarious.
All right, go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Free therapy session.
So you see, hold on. So you see how? So look, Josh, I want you to really pay attention to how they're joking and they're laughing, bro, with people that have been on the.
I started the jokes first.
That
Please mute his mic, man.
That you've been on the emotional roller coaster yourself. So the fact that they're mocking of that people that are finding out shit about their family in the middle of their life, bro. You get what I'm kind of saying? And they're sitting up here combating and trying to pick a gray area and trying to say that with the history that you found with your family, due to the history that I've done, you've done, everyone who's taken that journey, you have found now a correlation with history with your family. So due to the fact of now certain things will be triggers for you or me or anyone else that has took this fucking journey. So when there's certain topics being talked about, history that now you can relate to because you have now went on that journey to now be either triggered, to have an opinion, to have a valid factual statement because you've done to know how it affected your people. And then you have people that had, like I said earlier, don't want to take that journey, have not taken that journey, probably taken that journey, didn't get what they expected, what they wanted. So now they're up here, sitting up here, trying to sit up here and acting like they're not trying to tell people who they're related to or what they're tied to by saying that, oh, we're talking about history. How can you not correlate history with people's families when their families are tied to the history that you're trying to correlate and talk shit about and say that it's not true? It's fucking hypocritical and condescending as fuck when the people can show you a document how that person is their fucking relative. So like I was stating earlier, if a palm-colored person or any demographic person shows that they're related to fucking Washington, George Washington, and we start having a random conversation about George Washington, and that motherfucker hops up in this box right now and is offended, he has the right to be fucking offended. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
Nobody said shit about George Washington, nigga.
That's right.
You just like talking about your family. You put your personal
family. Just say facts. Just say facts so we can move on. Just say facts so we can move on. Facts, bro. Facts.
I want you to also pay attention to the fact of how the shit that I'm saying is going over their heads and how.
No, we understand it 100% facts.
Brother, it just show how fucking dumb he was. He gave an damn example, and he just showed how fucking dumb he was.
It went over your head.
Let me try to clarify for everybody. Let me clarify what I think Opium is saying, and I think this is a little bit of the problem. For one, the 1400 thing was something else that Natural and then we're going back and forth in the debate. That's something separate from what Opium is saying. Hey, when these issues come up and people who have done their genealogy and their DNA or whatever, they know that they're tied to certain things. He's saying he's going to have an opinion about it. I understand that, but they were having a different debate about something specific.
No, but that's the debate. We're talking about history, right? So when that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. The more and more of collective people, any demographic doing their family trees, us as people doing our family trees, we're going to have to all start being mindful of how we speak on fucking history because it's going to start correlating with people's friends and families. Am I wrong or not?
Hey, with all due respect, you're right. But what we're saying, if the shit say African descent, y'all niggas need to recognize it. And a lot of y'all niggas like to cut the African part of y'all history and put it to the motherfucking side.
So let's do it like this. If I put my motherfucker, hold on, we're going to end this shit right now.
I'm not talking about you niggas. I'm talking about all niggas that cut that shit out.
Like okay,
let me say it.
If I put my African, and all of a sudden this nigga not African. I'm talking about them bitch ass niggas that like to cut Africa out of shit. Y'all act like y'all don't know what the fuck we talking about.
No, listen to what I'm trying.
Dumb shit, nigga. No, you take a fucking DNA test and your shit say fucking West African. Your ass is African descent, nigga.
So wait.
That's
so if I
put what we talking about.
So wait. If I put
that dumb shit. I'm not specifically talking about you personally,
let me tell you.
I'm talking about.
I keep repeating. We get what you're saying, Port City. Let him go.
I get it exactly. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. If I put my birth certificate up here and it say American Indian, what you gonna say?
his ass going through it.
Hey, I respect that, dog. That's you.
Okay, we got no problem with that. We don't have no problem with that. It's the collective people saying that we originated in the Americas is the issue.
Let me say this.
If you connect yourself there, that's cool.
Let me ask you this. Do you guys know how just not African stuff, not just the shit with Marcus Garvey, not just the immigration of the 12 million immigrants, not just indoctrination, multiple demographics of things that has transpired over the years of American history has something to do with why my folks lost their culture and identity. Are you guys denying that shit?
I don't specifically know who you are, but I'm saying if you connect yourself to these people, then that's fine. There are people who have already been caught in their lies, and there's people who have been caught putting out false information. That's what we're going against, not your personal tracing back to Native Americans or whatever.
Let me tell you who I am. I found out my personal shit is one of the only with the one. I found out personally that one of my I found out.
Hey, Open, your mama said don't do it.
We don't fuck with y'all like that. Y'all disrespecting.
Your mama said do not put that up there.
What?
Okay, I won't.
Like,
Well, it's good looking. I don't be looking at
Africanness is a clown to us, and we gonna call them the fuck out. Anybody who deny their Africanness is a fucking clown to us, and we gonna call them out.
Let me say this. Okay.
Now,
If it don't
okay.
apply to you, you shouldn't even be.
Okay, Port City. Okay, Port City though. Hold on. Port City. Okay, all the information that been coming out that show and prove that Negroes is here, you need to push the fuck back when we say these people are Negroes in America. Quit trying to say they are African descent, because when we look at these books and it does not say that these people we are describing are African descent, push your ass back. Go the fuck off somewhere else. And then again, you still haven't got back with me about showing proof that you come from Africa.
That's you, Josh.
You ain't show no proof. You ain't show me your genealogy from Africa.
The same way you feel
When you pulled out that goddamn blue folder, I can't even hear you, Port City. You sound low. You sound low, Port City. I couldn't hear you. It sounded like you was smothered or some shit.
And anybody who try to deny us of being American Indian, we gonna push y'all shit back. The fuck?
And let me get this.
Quit trying to put African on us. We telling y'all we not from Africa. That fucking accept it. That's why we here in the fucking place now. Because y'all trying to put us in Africa.
Well, we saw his DNA, so
Y'all can say fucking day. They don't matter.
And guess what? And I had a rebuttal, and more facts. I had a rebuttal for that goddamn DNA. The debate was about damn near 3 fucking hours. Majority of it was about DNA. So you can shut that shit up. I already told you that the courts do not recognize that shit. I even talked to attorneys. They don't recognize that shit. It don't matter. That shit is like a horoscope. It's like a daily horoscope. It's like looking at a fucking zodiac symbol. It's like looking at zodiac shit. Stop pushing that damn DNA shit. The only time y'all talk about this DNA. Yeah, look, the debate, the part y'all talking about, that was like the fucking first 5 minutes of the damn debate. The damn shit was 3 fucking hours. 3
that's
hours.
When you lost your life.
The part when y'all motherfuckers had died is when I brought out about 7 fucking resources about DNA. Nice. So you can shut that shit up, Mofax. You can shut that shit up.
Calm down, bro. The debate is
I was talking to Mofax. I wasn't talking to you, Port City.
Can I talk about our debate?
Sure, we can have Port City. We can have another one. We can have another one. You were supposed to come back with another one. You never came.
You're going to need another one.
Yeah, because you got your ass whooped the first time. First of all, Mofax, he the one say he wanted a fucking rematch in that goddamn debate, so you can shut the fuck up.
You don't need to entertain them.
You lost in the first 5 minutes.
Wipe their whole fucking team. Why the hell you still even talking to them? That's what I'm trying to see.
Sorry,
because he lied to you, shorty. He lost.
It's like motherfuckers got memory loss or something.
He was faking. All that shit he talking around the house is crap. He lost. And he knows he lost. So he needs a rematch.
Motherfucker.
Right. The first 5 minutes of that debate, you told everybody that you took a DNA test.
Yes.
You exposed that you was West African. You got
yes, I exposed what the I exposed no. You got it wrong. I exposed what the companies say about me. And I rebuttal it, Mofax. What the fuck the whole damn debate was about, Mofax? I use information
You
to
said you're
target
gonna
that damn
prove
information. I showed you
you're
a
gonna
stance of
prove
why I disagree
that
with it. I showed you from a law standpoint why it's disagreeable. So you could go ahead and shut that shit up.
You
If
said
a
you were going to
if they have
prove
the
that
fucking
we are
DNA
not
test and
African.
said you a 90% monkey, yo dumb ass gonna believe that shit.
No, you said you were going to prove that
Get your
we
dumb ass up, Mo
are not
Beck. Somebody
African,
talking to
and you got up there and
Nobody's not
proved
talking
that
to
you were an
I did not
African.
debate Mo Beck. I debated Pork
That's
City.
crazy.
This is where
Dumb
I
ass. Take your DNA test to court and say, take that DNA test to court.
Bro, listen, natural is all good.
No, it's not good. Take that shit to court and see if they recognize it. Take it to court.
Take it to court.
I'm just telling you, dog.
I'm just telling you what you believe in is nothing but pseudo.
You showed all of us your West African DNA.
And I show all of you the sources behind it. Talk about the whole debate.
Talk about how he showed ancestry to fucking show the debate whether or not from Africa. Talk about how he showed ancestry to spouse, and it's for entertainment purposes.
Bro, the company. Listen, the company itself said it was false, and you still go saying, "Oh, it's true, it's true." Come on, bro.
The company didn't say it was false.
Shut your ass up, Mo Facts. Yes, they did it.
You don't have a good understanding.
It was on fucking 5 minutes, bro.
Even look at shit. Shut the fuck up.
You don't know shit, bro. Just chill.
Let me say this real quick.
That shit don't got no signature, not certified, and nothing whatsoever.
Real quick, y'all. Let me just state this. Yeah, I want to make sure there's no confusion. Let me make sure there's no confusion. Hold on.
It is not ancestry.com. You inherit your DNA from your mom and your father.
Paternal and maternity. Tell me why the courts don't recognize cousin DNA. Tell me why the courts do not recognize cousin DNA. Why courts don't recognize it? If they don't accept cousin DNA, sorry, Opium. Sorry, let me say this statement. If the courts do not recognize your cousin's DNA and your uncle's DNA and your auntie's DNA, what makes you fucking think they accept an African DNA that's not even fucking related to you? Do you see how fucking stupid that is, bro? Bro, make the shit make sense. Oh, look, bro. I'm just telling you, you're an old ass nigga and you don't know shit, bro. You're an old ass nigga and you can't put this shit together. I'm done.
Okay. So if a judge orders a DNA test for any reason, you are correct. You are not allowed to go on the internet and order yourself a DNA testing kit and submit that to the courts. But if the court orders it, it is admissible if they are in control.
I said the courts do not recognize your cousins and aunties and shit DNA. You see how this motherfucker like to twist my fucking words around?
Of the chain of custody. If they are in control of the chain of custody, why can't I respond though? What's the problem?
You fucking lying.
So let me finish line. Let me finish line.
Right.
Hey, can I finish line? Let me finish line. Can I finish line? Let me finish telling this lie. Can I finish telling this lie? Please let me lie. I get to lie all the time and I can't tell a lie. That's not fair. Damn. That's so unfair, man. I just want to join in and telling the lies. I'm an outcast.
You'll have your turn, Mo. You'll have your turn.
Okay, I'll stand down.
You need to swing that fucking way over to the nigga beside you.
The addicted go first, Mo. The addicted go first.
Let me say, because I want to know if this is a miscommunication. Because this is what I've been saying since the first day I've found out my whole history and all my whole shit. From what I found out with my ties being tied to the Mississippians and the Caddo Indians is that there was people that came from Africa that integrated with the American Indians, and there was people that came from the snow and all this other type of stuff that came and integrated with our people. And there was other demographics of people that were here because this was the hub of civilization at one period of time when it used to be the bartering system. So, and from my history, from my personal shit, it was like I said, it was a multi-demographic hub of civilization. This used to be the hub of civilization before all the crazy shit happened when we used to barter between each other, which includes sexual relations. Bartering comes with sexual relations, so that means people are integrating way before chattel slavery. So like I said, due to my history and the shit that I found out being tied to the Mississippian and the Caddo Indians, which is prehistoric shit, right? From what I know of is that the Africans came over and integrated with my folks that was already here with the collective people that was already here. And it was some people that came from the snow, which is the Inuit Alaskan natives that came over here with the Mongolians and integrated with the original people that were here in the hub of civilization, period. And that's who my folks is. Do I got anything fucking wrong so far on my shit?
I've never seen it, but I mean, I have no reason to deny whatever you're talking about. I just know the collective, and people say the collective, we were already here and DNA's fake and the slave trade didn't happen. That's the only reason we're pushing back on that type of stuff. Your own personal history, that's cool. And look, we would have never, listen, Opium, we would have never been beefing like this if you would have spoke like this from the beginning. You just jumped up and said, why are you talking about my family? I didn't even know who the hell you were.
That's what I was trying to tell you, because due to my history that I found out, my shit fucking correlates and kills the narrative of fucking everything we've been taught, bruh. All that.
You took a DNA test too?
Bruh, my shit say 1700s Virginia origin, nigga.
No, but like, what's the percentage?
There you go. Go ahead and stop that stupid shit. Go ahead.
This what kills me. Hold on, this what kills me. So you would rather me tell you the estimate of a percentage than an origin?
The estimate will be, there's no problem. You don't have to. I was just wondering where you stand at with the DNA thing, because it sounds like you agree with it.
Let me get this correct. You prefer the estimate over the origin?
No, I just want to know what the percentages were. It's not a preference. It's multiple things. It's multiple things connected. There's multiple. You have your genealogy. You have your family's oral history. You have DNA. You got genealogy and records and stuff. It's a combination of all things. You told me one part. I just wanted to know what the percentages were.
Okay, so when my DNA came back. So when my DNA came back as the origin in Virginia, and it goes from 1700s all the way to like 18 something. It's the exact resemblance of the Trail of Tears origin, and it got each year. I don't give a fuck about no estimate. I don't care about a good guess.
I just wanted to know what it was.
I don't care about a good guess.
Okay, cool, no problem.
I want to know the origin. I paid the extra.
He's not listening, bro.
Let me tell you like this: when you got money, you pay extra for shit, right? So I pay for the origin, my nigga.
Bruh. You're worrying about a fucking made up number, an estimation. We all went to school.
I just wanted to know what it was.
Why the fuck you want to know something that is fake, bro?
It's fake. It doesn't sound like it's fake to Opium.
Estimation is a fake number.
It sounds like Opium. It sounds like Opium is saying it's multifaceted. He's not saying it's fake.
No, what I'm saying, the shit that came out.
It sounds like he's saying it's multifaceted.
Hold on, you tell me for entertainment purposes, my shit still came back as the Trail of Tears. 1700s, early Virginia. All nothing but if I were to literally
wait, Opium, let's be clear, because I don't want Yahweh to speak for you. Are you saying that
testing to see if a child belongs to you is not count? Missing person's test is not count. But ancestry testing that's telling you who you was a couple of thousand years ago, up to 500 years ago, all that bullshit is count. That's what I'm saying is count.
Oh, it's telling you.
It's y'all old ass niggas.
He's so mad. Just let me be an Indian.
The fucking generations.
I never had just be an Indian, bro.
40 years and up, 40 years and up, y'all bringing everything down. Y'all 40-year-old up, y'all need to sit y'all ass down.
No,
sit down. Y'all destroyed the generation. Y'all destroyed the
Africanism.
If you 40 years and up, sit your ass down because you destroyed everything.
Africanism is dead.
Shut your ass up.
This movement ain't going nowhere, so why are you worried about it?
Pan-Africans is dead, bro. Nobody
so what are you worried about?
Talking about Pan-Africans as a collective.
We outnumber
y'all.
We outnumber y'all. And to be 100, Africanism is the father of your whole fucking movement. Y'all stole everything from us.
Failed us. You failed us. You talking to somebody that's 20 years younger than you. House people that's 20 years younger than you outdoing y'all. Bro, it's literally the new generation versus the old generation. The old generation, y'all failed us. Y'all failed us. You failed. You failed. Y'all failed us. Why don't we got reparations then? Why we don't got reparations? Why didn't the Africans come get us? No, y'all failed. You failed. Y'all losers. Y'all failed. Y'all failed. You failed us all. You Al Sharpton, all you motherfuckers, Marcus Garvey, all you motherfuckers failed us. You failed. You're losers. You failed. You're indoctrinated. Listen, here's the most dumbest shit I ever heard. Here's the most dumbest shit I heard from Brother X. Brother X, this is real shit. Brother X, this is the real shit. I'm gonna say it any fucking way. Brother X, you're gonna say we're picking up European books, right?
You was a Hebrew fucking Israelite. Telling everybody that DNA is real and they need to do their DNA.
Hey, Brother X, you said.
And then you also said that the biblical locations is in South Africa.
I don't care about no biblical. We talking about some shit. You see how this motherfucker jumping around? Now you just talking just to talk. Look, Brother X, you just said about 20, 40 minutes ago. Brother X, let me finish my damn statement. Let me finish my statement. You said 20 or 40 minutes ago that shit is not true because a European put in a book. Guess what? In the fucking 1800s, a European said you was from Africa. Bitch, which one is true?
Oh shit! And
which one is true?
We got records. We got records of
from a white man. A white man said you from Africa. A white man said you was from Africa, so that's a lie too. A white man said you from Africa, so stop this Pan-African movement. The Pan-African movement came from a white man, so stop it. A white man said you from Africa, so stop it. A white man said you came off a cargo slave still, so stop it. A white man made the movie Roots. So stop it. Motherfucker, you a slave to the white man. Your mind is sold to the white man. You are indoctrinated fool of the white man. Put your ass up. You just got defeated by Brother Natural. Again, your dumb ass. Now strip from them coins for me. Strip from them coins for me. Strip from them. Somebody throw Brother X some coins so he can strip.
Hey,
throw Brother X some coins, dog. Throw Brother X some coins, y'all. Throw Brother X some coins, y'all, so he can strip.
We already pushed that shit in. Ain't no white man create Pan-Africanism. And if he did, your ass would give me the motherfucking
be a half white man.
You just like to talk.
African came from Germans.
Hey,
I know
give me the year. Give me the year.
Shut your ass up, white man.
Give me the year.
Now I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
That's what I thought. Now you drop. Give me the year.
White
Because you know I'm gonna push your shit in as soon as you drop the date.
Listen to what I'm about to say. Hold on, bro. Because this is why I say we forget where we 80s and 90s babies. Like this, my thing.
Get too emotional for us, y'all. That's the problem. Y'all niggas get emotional. Y'all are some emotional ass young niggas, yo.
Hold on, let me say what I gotta say. Because if you're a real 80s and 90s babies, who the fuck was there for us, bro? Like on some real type shit.
My parents. What the fuck you talking about?
Right. Bro, you missing my whole fucking point. So anyway, you excluded them, nigga. So my point is,
if you're not African, stop saying the N-word.
They was not there for us. If you really grew up as a real 80s and 90s babies,
my parents were there for me,
bruh. Okay, good for you, nigga. What you trying to say? Everybody's parents wasn't there, bro. What you trying to say, nigga?
Well, it's not my fault your parents weren't there for you. My parents were there for me. So don't get mad at me, nigga. Go be mad at your fucking parents. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So let me finish what I had to say then, instead of cutting me the fuck off and assuming what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Y'all cut everybody off. So if you don't want us to cut you off when we talk, then shut the fuck up.
Point I'm trying to make is niggas have forgotten. Niggas have forgotten. That grew up in the hood. Niggas that grew up without parents or one mother or one father in the hood, right? Y'all niggas have forgotten that nobody was there for us like that. That's another thing I'm starting to notice too. Like that's why Natural say you old niggas. No, I'm trying to give y'all a heads up why he said old niggas. Because
we don't need you to speak.
90s babies talk what the fuck I was saying. If you're a real 80s and 90s baby, you grew up how the fuck you all. We know how we grew the fuck up. Nobody was fucking there.
No, we know you know how you grew up. You trying to speak for a whole, you trying to speak for 80s and 90s motherfuckers, like you know everybody that grew up in the 80s and 90s. Niggas grew up with their parents in fucked up situations. So stop saying that dumb shit.
Good for you, bro. Good for you and all the rest of them weenie ass niggas. Bitch, we about to come up and y'all niggas about to be at the bottom. I ain't tripping.
Yep, we about to come up and you niggas gonna be at the bottom. You just mad because your parents ain't fucking raised you. And you trying to speak for 80s and 90s babies like you the spokesperson for the 80s and 90s kids. Niggas grew up with both parents in the home and they was still living in the hood. They still was malnourished. They didn't have no fucking food. Now you trying to make it, no, look, our parents didn't raise us. No, say your parents ain't raised you.
Yo,
you don't know the condition for every 80s and 90s fucking baby out there. These motherfuckers just be making up shit.
Right.
That's why he didn't want to drop the date of the white dude that so-called created Pan-Africanism, because he knew I was going to push that shit back to the 16 and 17 fucking hundreds. Like I said, these niggas don't want no debate. And whenever they run out of information, they start slandering, talking shit. Oh, you guys, you're old. Go back and go to Naturalist Yahweh YouTube right now. Go scroll all the way to 2019. That nigga was a Hebrew motherfucking Israelite. Talking about the biblical locations in South Africa, and everybody needs to take a DNA test. Then after the pandemic, this nigga lost all motherfucking knowledge of that shit. Don't worry, you can try to delete it now. I got it saved on my computer and both my phones, nigga.
Yeah, these niggas
I'll help you with that.
Be everything except for African. These are the most historically illiterate niggas I've ever seen on TikTok. These niggas literally said they like to cut the Africa out of shit. How you gonna take a fucking DNA test and deny that your parents gave you the genetics? You didn't get that from 23andMe. You didn't get that from Ancestry.com. You inherit your motherfucking DNA from your parents. So you turning your back on your motherfucking parents. Like, that's crazy shit. And it's for people to make
what's the time frame? What's the
let me finish, man.
What's the time frame on lineage? What's the time? Because Pan-Africanism is dead.
Hold on,
that shit is in the ground.
He was talking, bro.
Oh, you dog. Let me fucking
finish. Go ahead. Move on.
You know what I'm saying? For niggas who hold on, let me finish. Don't tell me to move on. I'm gonna take my fucking time and I'm gonna fucking park the car slow.
All right, well, finish your shit.
All right. So what I'm saying is, for niggas who got the notion that we trying to get personal, no, it's not personal. We always come with receipts. We got books. We got fucking primaries. We invite y'all niggas to our fucking YouTube live. We've been doing this shit for 15 weeks straight, every motherfucking Saturday. I haven't seen none of these bitch ass niggas show up at all. They deny DNA. They deny their African history. They deny everything. But they want to be a fucking pretendian all fucking day long. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody know what time it is when it comes to the Adjustment Syndicate. We about facts. When you come over there, you're going to learn how to read a fucking book. When you come over there, you're going to learn how to search a primary document. When you come over there, you're going to know not to fucking get your mind wrapped up into this emotional bullshit. Most of these niggas didn't become fucking pretendians until after the goddamn pandemic. So the people that looked out, all of this Pan-Africanism and it's dead and shit, that shit ain't never gonna go. This shit that y'all talking about is some new religion. This shit come out like some pair of fucking Jordans last week. This shit ain't gonna last, because most of y'all niggas don't got a foundation to stand on. You don't got no foundation. How the fuck you gonna say everybody from here and you don't got a king's list from America? Huh?
How, Sway?
How?
Where the empire is at, Sway?
Sooner or later,
they ain't even got no old bones here, bro. What you talking about?
Like, come on, man. You got a nigga like
look, go back to the 50s, 60s. Go back to the 50s, 60s, and the 70s. Show me the black indigenous leader that said we always been here and human civilization started in America. Where they at from the 50s, 60s, and 70s? There is none, because the shit don't fucking exist. Like I said, y'all took all the Afrocentrism and took the African shit out and started using that shit to push our own movement. And I can prove that shit. Everybody in chat, go look up Paul Mark Washington Jr. Go look up Paul Mark Washington Jr.
What's the time?
They've been calling us Negroes since the 1400s. Let me ride out. They've been calling us Negroes since
that Pan-African shit is dead.
They've been calling the land of the blacks.
It's dead to you. It's dead to you. All around the world, you see Pan-Africans unite. Look at what they doing over there in Africa right now. Why the fuck ain't you indigenous niggas doing that shit here? Why ain't y'all kicking people out your country here then?
Outside of the United States, this entire fucking planet.
That's a lie.
Pan-Africanism.
No. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know countries in Africa adopted the Pan-African colors. So how the fuck is it dead? How is it dead? How is it dead when you got African countries that adopted the Pan-African colors?
Nigga, Africa is
you don't know what you're talking about. You want it to be dead. The movement ain't going nowhere. We outnumber you niggas.
Bro.
Matter of fact, we got black indigenous Pan-Africans.
It's right.
We got black indigenous Pan-Africans.
That Pan-African shit is dead. I'm
trash.
That shit is dead. That shit is dead. So but nobody answered my question. Wait. I asked what's the time frame on lineage? Because we are a separate tribe of people. We're our own separate
okay,
people.
I got you.
We got our own culture. We got our own culture, our own language, our own everything. We're separate people. Oh, and by the way, your African ancestors ain't never come back for you. They left your ass hanging.
Yeah, they did. Hey, check this out. So check this out. No. Wait. Let me give them the list. Let me give them the list.
And when they come over
before y'all jump off this, let me give them the list.
That's why they stay current. Because in 2023, these motherfuckers don't build businesses and try to put you in their susu pots. They don't do none of that shit. Black Americans got their own fucking shit. And it's only became a problem. It only became a problem because Black Americans, according to the diaspora, are the only people that are not supposed to be recognized. Black Americans, the only people in the diaspora that's not recognized. I repeat, Black Americans, the only people in the diaspora that's not recognized. I repeat, Black Americans, the only people in the diaspora that's not recognized. We supposed to put up an RGB flag. Nigga, we got our own fucking shit. We got our own ancestors. Listen, our ancestors opened up an entire country. Black American ancestors gave the American dream to these motherfuckers. Right? We built our own American dream and then went into politics and gave the American dreams out to the entire damn country. These motherfuckers ain't do shit. Listen, like I said, Black Americans are the...
Because they don't like Africans, that's all it is. You niggas is anti-African coming into an African man's life trying to shit on Africans.
Everybody else self-preserved. You motherfuckers are attaching to somebody else that's self-preserving. How weird is that? You motherfuckers are attaching yourself to people that are self-preserving instead of self-preserving yourself. How fucking weird is that? That's some weird shit.
That's all he do is talk, bro. He don't do no real research.
You got your own people self-preserving.
Show us in history where y'all saying the same shit you
bro, you're mad at your own people for self-preserving their own people.
No, nigga.
He can't show you in history, bro.
You're preserving somebody else while they're preserving separate from you.
Show me in history where y'all saying the same shit that y'all saying today. Show me in history.
They did.
Okay, listen.
Show me in history, nigga.
Nigga.
And I just want to say this. Hey, hold on. Be for real. Wait a second.
No.
Be for real. Wait.
Seriously, y'all niggas is emotional. The thing is, Africa got 52 fucking countries in that shit.
Right. And 15 of them.
Tell me which one we can each get a 28.
And 15.
You ain't African.
Hold on.
American dream. Which one of them? Tell me which one of them.
Yeah, 54. We know Black Cabinet. He don't understand because the nigga don't do real research.
Hey. 20 acres of land. The American dream that we allow every single one of our citizens to come over here, cosplay us up, cosplay our culture, cosplay our dresses stuff, cosplay our dialect, cosplay us. You motherfuckers is uplifting motherfuckers that's, or they've been delineated from you. They've been delineated from you. They've been delineated from you. Right? I'm Black American. Listen. I got native roots. I still Black American lineage.
Hold on.
Out of the 54 countries.
And so that's why I asked you.
Yeah, 54. I knew that. He didn't know that because he don't do real research.
No, but out of the 54 countries. Hold on. Out of the 50. Bro, you gotta wait.
What is the time frame?
Simon, don't worry about that. Out of the 54 countries, 15 out of the 54 countries. I just need 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Why ain't Africa forcing Africa? Last 5 seconds. When you Pan-Africans going back to Africa to help them motherfuckers fight?
My family's already in Africa. So listen. Out of the 54 countries, my family's already there. Out of the 54 countries, out of the 54 countries, out of
land in Niger.
He don't know what Pan-Africanism is. How can Pan-Africanism exist? This dude don't even know what Pan-Africanism is.
None of them know what it is.
How could that? Listen, how could you claim that you know what? Bro, you're done. How can you claim that you know what Pan-Africanism is if you think everyone needs to go back to Africa? That means Pan-Africanism wouldn't even make any sense. It's about the diaspora. But out of 54 countries, 15 of the countries. Bro, let me get my little 5 seconds. Let me say this. Out of the 54 countries, out of the
recognized. No, the answer to that question.
This dude on cocaine.
They do that every time you about to get some niggas where it hurts. Right when you about to push in the driver, they cut you the fuck off.
Just, bro, let me say this, and you can go back to your freestyle. Let me say this, and you can go back to your freestyle. Yeah, it's gonna be quick. This is gonna be real quick. Out of the 54 countries, out of the 54 countries in Africa, 15 of them have adopted the Pan-African flag. 15 countries. So there's that it's not a live shit. It's cap.
Now show us in history where y'all niggas.
Hold up, wait, City. You said wait, Port City. You said this. Hold up, Port City. You said that we became pretenders during the pandemic. That's funny because where I'm from. Hold up now. You stepped wrong because where I'm from, we've been doing this Indian shit for a long time.
He said most. He said most of y'all.
Hold up.
He said most of y'all.
I'm talking to him though. Again.
But he said most.
We've been doing this Indian shit for over 150 years out here in the booth. We've been putting on for over 150 years out here in the booth. So we ain't no pandemic pretending or none of that. We've been doing this shit. We've been Indian since the fucking beginning. So I'm trying to see who is the pretending in the group. Point them out. Cause I'm not.
You're gonna find out when we come out. When Rob come out with the information, y'all find out. Don't worry about it.
That nigga who rocks the fake ass polo in the lunchroom that everybody pick on when he rocks.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That you made a statement.
I'm not talking about everybody.
You made a statement.
I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not. I would have said everybody if I meant everybody. I'm really clear on what I say.
So who is the pretending? So who is the pretending?
The niggas that got West African DNA, the niggas that got West African DNA and deny their Africanism and like to cut their Africanness out and put it to the side and like to deny the fact.
Bitch, you can't even prove that you're African. Prove it with your records. We've been asking you to pull that shit out. Mofax, your old giraffe looking ass nigga. You like a whole goddamn giraffe up here. You up here really trying to go hard. You got real tough when I drop down with your old ugly ass nigga. Go ahead and prove that shit. Pull out that goddamn document and show me that you are African, Port City.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction. No, keep cooking. Keep cooking. It's a distraction. It's a distraction.
And pull out that damn.
It's a distraction.
Pull it out.
Keep cooking.
Mofax ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Port City. Go pull it out.
I'm talking to you. It's a distraction.
Wipe that goddamn face with that napkin, Mr. Preacher. Woo.
Distraction.
Goddamn. Go get that shit.
All over my face.
It's a distraction, y'all. Keep pushing forward. It's a distraction.
It's not a distraction now. No, it's a distraction when we pull out our fucking.
We don't care about who you think looks cute,
go
bro.
Ahead, Port City.
We're not worried about like who you into.
Mofax save you. I'm not gonna let Mofax save you.
We don't care about who you think is handsome and shit.
Go pull out them goddamn records that prove that you African right now.
That's not what this is about.
Port, don't pull out
them voice records.
Port, don't pull out shit.
Let me see your grandma name on that damn record.
I asked him for the date the white man created Pan-Africanism, and he didn't tell me it. So until you give us the date for the white dude that created Pan-Africanism, we ain't showing the nigga shit.
Port already showed it anyway. He showed it all the way down to the ship and the person on the ship, so it's irrelevant. Matter of fact, hold on. One of the sources y'all gave us a few months ago matched up to his ancestor. the ship and everything. That's crazy.
You're gonna go ahead and pull it up or what? So you
already did it. It's irrelevant.
So you're not gonna pull it up. So you're not gonna pull it up.
You were too scared to come to the YouTube and see it. You were too scared to come to the YouTube and look at it.
Port City, all of you are fake ass Africans because you can't even prove it. You can't prove it. You can't prove y'all are Africans. You cannot prove y'all are Africans with tangible records. Y'all can't. Y'all just some lames. You just some lames that just assume your identity.
We're African descendants.
Man, listen, we don't, Monica, we not caring about that right now. We caring about the facts right now. We don't care about that right now, Monica. What we want to know is the goddamn. We want the evidence. Monica, I'm not here for your damn distraction. I'm not here for you to distract. You're trying to save these motherfuckers. I'm not going to let you save these motherfuckers. I want Port City, Mofax. I want all y'all to put y'all goddamn records on the table right now. Put it up here. Talking all that big boy shit when I left. Put that shit up here right now.
Monica,
big boy shit when you left. And I'm gonna continue. That's my big boy shit.
Put it up
We
there.
ain't doing shit to you. We ain't doing shit. Nigga, you ain't no fucking
Wanna be WABO Waba, yo Waba, 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 Waba. Wanna be African Waba. Come on now. Stand up and defend their country because we got motherfuckers trying to take their tribes. We got motherfuckers trying to steal their tribes. African Ranger. African Ranger. Hey, pull up them records though. We ain't seen none of y'all shit yet.
We're gonna get to you, Monica.
Pull it up.
African DNA.
Waba.
We are gonna get
Wanna be African.
for a second.
It's all good.
No.
Josh is a genius.
I am African.
He set this whole shit up.
My African mind like you did. Nigga.
It ain't about it. It was gonna happen without Josh anyway. I was gonna come back to y'all niggas. I was coming right back around for y'all.
Monica, go ahead.
YouTube.
You didn't call us niggas, but when I called you niggas, you told everybody. That's why you blocked me. You a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga now.
You a fat nigga. We see the hairline, stretch marks and shit.
You are just as big as me with your wife's bra, bro.
Wait a minute. I'm not as big as you, bro.
I seen your titties on the YouTube live, nigga. You tried to hide it with that black shirt on, but your shit was seeping out. Your shit was seeping out, nigga. We saw it. Put the milk down. Stop buying whole milk out the grocery store, nigga. And do some motherfucking push-ups, man. Because your titties is bigger than mine. Why you calling me fat?
I'll put the milk down when you pull your panties up, bro.
He got Gerber baby cheeks and shit trying to call me fat. Nigga got taco meat all on his fucking chin. On the side of his face. Nigga call me fat.
That's the bitch you do.
Could y'all please let Monica speak?
I'm sorry.
Please
I'm gonna be quiet.
He take a piss and can't see his own dick. They're trying to call me fat.
Hey, let Monica speak. Go ahead, Monica.
Boy, self-conscious about his damn way.
Go ahead, Monica.
From research, and I've been doing my research from the time I was 13 years old. And I didn't believe, I put away the Bible and I saw I was interacting with the Black Americans. There was something about them that I found very peculiar and I couldn't understand them. So I went and I minor in African American study. America have hidden the Black American culture. They have covered their history, burned what they couldn't. And all these buildings and stuff that you see standing, they were here when the white European came here. And the only reason why they know they were here is because the Jew people, the Hebrew people, they call themselves Moors. They call all the people in Europe, which we connected, but and show them how to live as human. But when and at that time they started doing commercial interaction, Americans, Indian that was here. And that's how they learned. When they came here, they were already here. That's why Columbus came with a Hebrew interpreter. They were here. Parents, I'm Jamaican. I'm descended from the Hebrew Israelite that was taken from the Udia kingdom in Niger and Benin. It's in the Congress, it's in the Vatican City, it's in the British Museum. We should not be fighting. All of us have a legitimate cause and excuse, but there's a war going on and we colonized every square inch of this planet. So if someone come here and say they're from Australia, believe them, they are from Australia. Not all of us came here through Slayer. Even some of my people that they call the Jamaicans that owns the northern part of the United States up into New York City. Look at their symbol. It looks like ours. Out of many, one people. We were the troublemakers, so they deported us to Jamaica. So even that, we are mixed with them. Brother, we're all mixed up and intertwined. And when they made the treaty with the white people, with the white Mongolians that through from Russia to help to defeat Indians, and they paid them. That's why they paid for the treaty, and they been. So they're running around saying they're native, and they're not. They are Mongolians. They trace them. They're coming all the way back from Asia.
Y'all go ahead and disrespect her and tell her she's lying. Go ahead and disrespect that elder and tell her she's full of shit. Let me hear one of y'all.
I mean, I tell her if she's full of shit or not. I mean, you got to show us some evidence.
I mean, yeah,
show us the
she
evidence
just said
that you fucking African.
She just said if somebody tells you they're from Australia and stuff, you're supposed to believe them. But then she said somebody else tells you they're from America, don't believe them. So she just contradicted herself.
She was making an example. Y'all can't understand examples.
And I'm making an example as well.
And I'm just showing you how slow y'all really is. I've been showing you how slow y'all really is.
Bible character. Be quiet. The whole point is, if you can't prove what you're saying,
how about we go back to the documentation? Y'all always run for the documentation.
If you talk about black people, Africans, Native Americans as a whole, and you